So today I wanted to talk about goals and specifically how to achieve them. Now, there are two things you need to know about goals. There are micro goals and macro goals. Now, for example, if you were trying to bulk up to 80 kilograms like I am trying right now, that would be your macro goal. So your macro goal is the equivalent of the something you wanted to do by the end of the year. And the micro goal are those little steps you need to take to achieve the macro goal. Let me explain. So for bulking to 80 kilograms, the micro goals would be to eat more, to eat consistently, and not to skip meals. So for example, let's say that you're playing video games with one of your friends, and you're vibing, you're chilling, you want to continue playing games with him, but suddenly you get hungry. What will you do? If your macro goal, your main goal, is to bulk up, you should stop playing video games, go to your friend and just tell him like, sorry dude, I have to go off, I need to eat. He will probably say something like, come on man, just one more round, do it, come on, just a little bit more, but you have to stay consistent. If your macro goal is bulking up to 80 kilograms, you cannot be missing meals. You need to stay consistent. Micro goals are example like I just gave you, like not skipping any meals, eating healthy and just eating more so you can bulk up. Now macro goals are the one that take a whole year to achieve. So for example, if your goal is to bulk up to 80 kilograms, don't get to 78 kilograms and then decide, oh, I feel a little chubby, it's summer, it doesn't matter, I'll just cut. No, you had the idea to bulk up to 80 kilograms and you had it for a reason. You have to bulk up and you have to stay consistent with your goal. If you change your macro goals, you will never achieve anything. Because changing your macro goals is just like changing professions in college. Let's say that you wanted to become a doctor. You study for 3 months, you bust your ass off, and then you just say, I'm not feeling this anymore, and then you decide to become a vet. And then you're a vet for like 2 or 3 months, and then after that you say, I'm not feeling this anymore, I would rather be a taxi driver. Yeah, I'm gonna be a taxi driver. And then you become a taxi driver, maybe for 4 or 5 months. And then you get bored of it, and then you just say, I'm not liking this taxi job that much, let me do dropshipping. Yeah, I'm gonna be an entrepreneur. Yeah, I'm gonna do dropshipping. And then you start dropshipping, you do like 2 months of that, and you say, this is not for me. Let's do social media marketing. Yeah, that's the thing everyone's talking about. I mean, yeah, Iman Gadzhi, he's talking about it. That must be good. Then you do that for another 3 months, and then you quit. Are you starting to recognize the pattern here? If you wanted to become a doctor, and then you put those 4 years to becoming a doctor, and you didn't switch around, you didn't become a vet, you didn't become a dropshipper or a taxi driver, you just stayed consistent with becoming a doctor, you would have become a doctor. And that's a fact, because you would stay in school, you would have stayed consistent, and you would learned everything, and you would have stayed in college and finished it. But if you were to change your macro goal from becoming a doctor into some other things, you would never have achieved becoming a doctor. So here's an actionable step. Think about your macro goals. Think about what you want to do in life. If you want to become a YouTuber, okay. So for example, let's say that your macro goal is becoming a YouTuber. So close your eyes and picture what it is that you want out of becoming a YouTuber. So picture this, you want fame, you want money, you want a cool car, and you want to work like 2 or 3 hours a day. You want to have this enjoyable work where you work just a few hours a day, recording a video, no matter what it is, and it's enjoyable and you don't have to work as much and you get your dream life. You get the dream girl, she eventually becomes your wife, you have a lot of money is no issue for you, you can pay for everything you want. Just picture your perfect life. You can open your eyes now. And now, when you have set your macro goals, think about the little steps you need to take towards that macro goal. Think of the steps you need to become a YouTuber. So first of all, you need to press record and film some videos. That's the first thing. If you do that like once a week, maybe you will get like a few views, like 1 or 2 in the first month. But after that, like you can look at my channel, I was pretty devastated when I was putting in like 6 or 7 hours into filming and editing my videos, and they just flopped. And then I made this one video and it got like 110 views, and then it was just an ego boost. I wanted to film many more videos because I just felt like people wanted to see them. So yeah, motivation is a big part in becoming a YouTuber. Okay, so you have to stay consistent. What else do you need? Well, talking to the camera is a skill, so read a book about it, learn about it, do it through practice, do it through trials and failure. So maybe, for example, for me, I wanted to do YouTube because I wanted to talk about myself. Like I have a pretty big ego and I have to talk about myself. So what better way to do it than to help you guys through my mistakes? I get to talk about myself and you get to listen to my mistakes and not make the same ones. Let's see what else is out there. What else do you need to become a YouTuber? You may think that you need a fancy camera or something, but no, it's all in the angles. You can use your iPhone, it doesn't matter what you do. You can use your phone camera. Now you know your macro goals and your micro goals. You know what you want to do for like a year or 2 or 5, and you know all the little steps that you need to take to achieve that goal. Now, an actionable step is to think about all the times that you were just scrolling on Reddit or Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts. Just think about, will that help me become a better YouTuber? Well, the first thing that may come to your mind is like, yeah, it will help me because I'm studying from all the other people and I'm consuming content to see what people like. That's bullshit and you know it. Just take your camera and press record and talk about anything you're interested right now. Yeah, it's that simple. And what I want you to do is just think about those times that you're wasting, like scrolling on internet, instead of focusing on how to achieve your goals. Instead of focusing on maybe how to speak to the camera better, or how to hold better eye contact, or how to tell stories, you just watched like an hour of Instagram Reels and got nothing from it. So the moral of the story is, analyze your life. Who do you want to become in a year or 2 or 5? What are the actionable steps you need to take to do that? And how can you implement that in your life to stop wasting time and to devote all of your life's purpose into becoming that person? Yeah, this will sound cringy, but do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Bye bye.